Good afternoon, dear students. How are you? I hope everything goes well. For our today's session, we're going to see our last model, which is model 3. This one is Intermediate English 1. Don't forget to contact me in case you have any question. My name is Angela Garzón, and I'm going to continue teaching you the different activities and content we have established for this course, all right? So first, I'm going to give you a general feedback according to Module 2. Also, we are going to see the timetable according to Model 3 and some topics, the grammar review according to the main grammar topics and content, some upcoming assignments, and final comments, if any. Starting here, we have our general feedback of submitted activities. That's very important, guys, that you take into account that it's mandatory to submit your assignments on time and do them with enough time. Esa es la retroalimentación que nosotros tenemos para las actividades como tal que ustedes ya subieron al sistema. Es muy importante tener en cuenta cada una de esas observaciones, ya que esto nos va a permitir hacer unas mejoras para nuestras presentaciones de las actividades del módulo 3. So first, it's very important that you keep in mind that all the assignments have a specific deadline. That's why you can start working with them, with enough time to do your best, right? Es muy importante que ustedes pues empiecen a mirar como tal la fecha límite de entrega de cada una de las actividades para que mismo cuenten con el tiempo suficiente y puedan hacer la actividad con pues una entrega óptima. Always double check the instructions for each activity, and some submissions were different, incomplete, inaccurate, or included different grammar tenses. Es muy importante que ustedes hagan un doble chequeo acerca de las instrucciones de cada una de las actividades, ya que muchas veces se encontraron como tal actividades que estaban incompletas, que no cumplían con las instrucciones dadas frente a las instrucciones de cada una de las mismas. Avoid excessive use of translator accompanying from websites. Yeah, that's very important. This kind of topic, for this course is not very common, but that's important that you start working on your own, You can have access to different websites, but in terms of looking for how to use some specific words into some sentences, all right? But not copying from different websites. Remember that there are no group activities unless it is stated in the activities instructions. Entonces recordemos que algo muy importante es que no hay un grupo de actividades a menos de que esté como tal dentro de la instrucción, es decir, que todas las tareas deben ser presentadas de manera individual. Module what if, tasks, where would you do if, further, what would have happened if, and quiz, which is the quiz module 2, but this one there is are related to the previous kind of activities you were presented. So the objectives according to this module 3, one of them is the following one: to talk about future transportation, technology, and communication means and make predictions on these areas. That's very important that you bear in mind how this future transportation, how technology has changed the different ways that people communicate each other, and also how we can make a lot of speculations about where technology is going to be in the future, right? So this one is our main topic for later. A short reminder will versus be going to. This one is our grammar review according to this model. I hope that you have clear ideas according to the grammar explanation, as well as you can get familiarized with the different examples I'm going to give you. Este como tal es la explicación que tenemos del will versus el be going to. So for module 3 we have will plus going to revision, means of transportation, future continuous, technology at home, future perfect, communication and technology, and time expressions. So we are going to make a review on all of these topics, bearing in mind how important they are for using them in our daily life. So when we just talk about will versus be going to, there are some main differences. One of them is the following one. When we use will, is when we really want to focus on predictions and possibilities. For the second word, be going to is related to activities that are planned, right? So in here we have like different examples. That's very important that you keep in mind not only the word order, but also how we can use them in what situations, what is the intention of the speaker in relation to make those sentences accurate, all right? Entonces recordemos las diferencias entre el will y el be going to. Es muy importante que ustedes puedan visualizar como tal eh, dichas, dichos aspectos que mencionan o que describen cada uno de estos temas gramaticales y que se representan a través de ciertas condiciones particulares. So, I will probably go to New York in December, right? We have the use of will, which is that we use for talking about a prediction or a possibility, plus probably, plus go, New York, and the month, which is December, all right? Entonces sabemos que en el caso que queramos hacer uso de probably or maybe, perhaps, como tal de esas palabras, van a ir entre el will y el verbo principal del enunciado. I'm going to visit my uncle in New York because it is his birthday. En este caso, cuando nosotros hacemos uso del be going to, yes, we're going to using like verb. We need to conjugate verb to be, of course, but it depends according to the subject we have in the sentence. After to, it's necessary to put the verb, the main verb, este verbo siempre va a ir en la forma base, es decir, en presente. My uncle in New York because it is his birthday, which is the complement. This word is activity, an activity that was already planned, yeah. So you were just taking some time to speculate or to plan ahead what you are going to do later, yeah, for sure, good. So, Will, there are some examples according to some positive, negative statements, questions, right? And short answers. I think he will go to the party tonight. As you can see right here, is expressing a possibility, yes? But it's not 100% sure that you're going to do that. Entonces recordemos que aquí en este caso el I think hace referencia, si yo pienso, yo creo, que expresa como tal una posibilidad. He will go. Remember that since we have will, this kind of auxiliary, it is going to be used for all subjects in the same way. It means that it's not necessary to conjugate the following verb because you are using this modal verb. So after will, all the verbs are going to be with go, all right? With go, with hit, with speak. Es decir, que el verbo siempre va a ir en su forma base, en la forma del presente. No tiene que ir conjugado. They will not come to class tomorrow. Will not or won't, which is the contraction, is the shorter way to say that, as we have in here, right? They will not come. Yes, no questions. Will they come to class tomorrow? Oh, yes, they will. No, they won't. En este caso, will come, yes, will, or won't. Entonces, aquí tenemos como tal el uso del WH question. Will, won't, the use of the main verb, which is come in this case. Entonces, para las respuestas cortas podemos hacer uso de la forma positiva, negativa, en cuanto pues, a la contracción que tenemos aquí. What will he do tonight? All right, so in this case, will is expressing a possibility, right? So he's not very sure what he will do tonight. Be going to. I'm going to buy the new iPhone. I have the money. My mom isn't going to work tomorrow. She's free. Are they going to travel by plane to Medellin? Yes, they are. No, they aren't. Where are they going to travel tonight? As you can see right there, those sentences expressing like plans that we already made before. I'm going to buy. Entonces, yo voy a comprar un iPhone nuevo. So in this case, we have the use of the verb being, which needs to be conjugated, but depends of the person of the subject we have in here. Which is third person, we're going to use is or isn't. In the case of the negative sentence, I'm going to. Siempre el going debe ser seguido por el to y el verbo que le sigue debe ir en presente simple. My mom is going to work tomorrow. She's free. Are they going to travel by plane to Medellin? Yes, they are. No, they aren't. Where are they going to travel tonight? Oh, they are going to travel to Medellin, to Cali. Yes, any kind of place that you really want to mention. Future continuous. Hasta acá entonces vemos los ejemplos que tenemos en relación con el uso del will y el going to. Recordemos que el will como tal expresa una predicción, una posibilidad, a diferencia del going to, donde en este caso el hablante está haciendo alusión a algún tipo de plan que previamente realizó. All right, so sorry. Future continuous. When we use future continuous, used to describe actions that will be in process in a specific moment of the future. Entonces, en el futuro continuo, allí, digamos que prima como tal la descripción de esa acción que estará en un futuro, en un proceso dentro de un momento específico. So, Colombia will be playing in the Copa America against Chile next Friday at 6 p.m. Right there, as you can see, so Colombia will be playing. According to the grammar part, we need to have will plus be. All of them are going to be just together. I mean that one before the other word. Playing, yes, the verb with ing because that is a continuous form. And later, so the complement. You are just expressing like what's going to happen later, yeah, for a specific period of time in the future. There are some positive, negative, and questions, examples in related to this topic. I will be traveling all over the world by the time I retire. So I will be traveling. In this case, right there, as you can see, we have the use of ing. Recordemos que el ing para todos los tiempos que son continuos tiene que estar dentro del verbo principal de la oración. Aquí en este caso, como es un futuro, tiene que estar conformado por el will, el be, en el caso del negativo, will not be, and the verb ing. My dad will not be working tomorrow, he's traveling tonight. Will you be working in your dream job once you finish your career? In this part, you are getting use of will plus subject plus be working. Since we have like this structure, we have the certain sample in here. Just the difference we have is the use of WH question. So we can put it before will. Where will you be living after you graduate from university? So now we have the use of future perfect. When to be used? Used to describe actions that will be finished in a specific moment of the future. Cuando nosotros estamos hablando de ciertas acciones o eventos que van a finalizar dentro de un tiempo específico del futuro, we can use future perfect. For example, humans will have conquered Mars by 2050. Yes, you are talking about what's going to happen later, yeah, or during a specific moment. I will have graduated by next year. You are talking about when, the period of time when it's going to be real. My dad will not have retired next year. He's 45. Will you have graduated by 2020? Where will you have traveled by 2020? So right there we have the use of the subject, yes, plus will not in the case of we had a negative statement, graduated, which is the past participle of the verb, and complement. Recordemos que todos estos verbos tienen la forma del pasado participio, porque hace parte del uso de todos los tiempos perfectos, en este caso es del futuro perfecto. So, all of them are regular verbs, but we have the use of irregular verbs. So, the most of them, they change the written way the most, right? Okay, so let's see. Now we're going to just see like some pictures according to different kind of appliances we have in our house or in our work. As you can see right there, we're going to identify each of these vocabulary in order to make some sentences. Fridge, vacuum cleaner, toaster, TV, tumble dryer, dishwasher, stereo, and washing machine. La idea es que ustedes puedan relacionar cada una de esas palabras con las imágenes que tenemos acá. Alright? Maybe for you it's very easy to make use of TV because you already know where is it, the washing machine, the vacuum cleaner, etc. So get familiarized with this vocabulary before starting the next activity. So in that part, I'm going to show you pretty much the different activities we have. Recuerden que ustedes pueden ingresar a realizar cada una de las actividades que tenemos allí propuestas. Don't forget it, tenemos material complementario con explicación gramatical, con ejemplos alusivos a los contenidos vistos anteriormente. Alright, that's very important that you just keep in mind and don't forget it to do it on time. Starting here, when you go to your course, yeah, which could be that one, you are going to see the different, well, the schedule as well as the activities we have proposed for this level. Módulos, una vez ingresamos por módulos, vamos a ver todo el material complementario por cada uno de los módulos, like some infographics, we have PDFs, which have like different information according to grammar explanation as well as some complementary exercises in order to help you or to allow you to practice as much as you can. So we have the third one, which is future tenses. What will the future hold for us and final exam? Entonces recordemos tener en cuenta, muy en cuenta la fecha límite de cada una de esas actividades. Future tenses is going to be closed until March the 3rd. What will the future hold for us is going to be closed on March the 10th. And the final exam March the 15th, alright? Ese día, el 15 de marzo, nosotros finalizamos nuestro curso. Por tal razón, si ustedes no hicieron la entrega de ciertas actividades, ya no habrá un tiempo extemporáneo, dado que ya se dio la oportunidad previa de contar con unos días más para la realización de las mismas. Aquí en el PDF, so PDF, you're going to find different information according to the future thesis, the different review, the grammar explanation, and everything. The complementary material 3. So when you click on there, you're going to see different infographics which contain information according to will, going to, future continuous, and future perfect. If you want to see them, you are very welcome to do it, and that's important that you keep practicing those topics. So let's see future tenses. In this part, we had a workshop. Recordemos que este workshop como tal es un taller, aparece con formato de evaluación, pero es importante no confundir como tal la finalidad de dicho ejercicio. Entonces dentro de este taller tenemos diferentes tipos de preguntas. We have like a lot of types of activities. How many questions do we have? We have 14 questions. That's why it's important that you plan ahead and try to manage your time in order to try to do like the best exercise you can. For this part, you're going to listen to this audio and you're going to fill in the blanks with the proper answer. Esta parte entonces debemos de completar esta conversación. For example, in question number 7, read the following test and the future or fashion, find a correct the 6 mistakes. Aquí van a encontrar 6 errores, la idea es que ustedes puedan escribirlos acá. Les recomiendo que puedan utilizar otro tipo de color diferente para identificar el error y en la corrección que también esta palabra esté en un color distinto, alright. Recordemos que cuando ustedes envían el ejercicio, si hay puntos que se deben calificar manualmente, como en el caso de este, que hago una revisión particular, la nota se modificará al final de la misma. And don't forget that always I'm going to try to check every single point and I'm going to send you some comments related to the feedback of each activity. So don't forget it. All right, this one is our first workshop. Later we have a forum. En el forum tenemos como tal la siguiente situación, so you're going to see that. What will the future hold for us? So, to make use of the modal verb will, I'm going to make predictions in order to explain the most relevant aspects of our daily life in the future. Research and video presentation making. Para cada uno de los foros ustedes pueden ver aquí de manera muy descriptiva, detallada, los pasos a seguir. So first of all, it's very important that you make a research and video presentation about what. So you're going to research on the internet about the place you live, your city or town. Entonces primero nos vamos a enfocar en hacer una búsqueda acerca de todas las características que comprenden el lugar donde nosotros vivimos. You can search on Wikipedia or government pages about the following items. The current approximate population. Y estos son los aspectos a tener en cuenta en la búsqueda de esa información. Number 2, the urban area. Average climate. Current situation of education. Approximate number of schools, universities, technical schools. The current situation, natural resources, rivers and other sources of water, green areas, pollution levels, urbanization effects. Current urbanization and commerce situations. So is your city, town growing fast? Is there a construction trend? Are there new shopping malls? Current culture and entertainment situation in your city or town. Additionally, consider your personal perception of security in your city or town, your personal perception of migration, immigration in your city or town. Entonces, de acuerdo a todos los aspectos mencionados anteriormente, ahora vamos con esta información a recrear dicho contenido dentro de una video presentación. You can use Prezi, you can use another web page. The idea that you have this a visual ad, yeah, to like to tell your partners according to how your city looks like and what is the information, the most important information according to the place you live in. So this one is an example, so you can just look at it. After that, for this video, there are some specific specifications we have to keep in mind. First of all, this video is going like to have approximately like a duration of 3 minutes. You are going to put or paste different images according to the topics you are talking to. Don't overload the presentation with text. It's very important. Try to use keywords, right? Different images to express yourself. The video reply and predictions. We have choose one of your classmates' video presentations. Check it completely and based on the information provided in the video presentation. Make a list of 5 predictions about the future of that city or town using going to plus will. Entonces en este caso tenemos el uso del going to, the current and future, will, current and future. So climate now, the climate in 10 years, the population in 10 years, the number of schools and university in 10 years. There is an example in here. In Barranquilla, the average temperature now it's 27 degrees Celsius degrees. In 10 years, it is going to be 31 Celsius degrees due to global warming. Entonces aquí estamos haciendo una comparación de la temperatura que tenemos ahora con la temperatura que posiblemente vamos a tener dentro de algún tiempo. Will, I think the air in Barranquilla in 10 years will be as clean as today because we have the seats white. Wind. The predictions must be clearly related to the information from the video, so don't forget. You're going to start like in making some predictions, some speculations about what's going to happen later in the future, all right? Entonces, esta es la segunda actividad. So don't forget that in the video you have to show up. Recordemos que dentro del video ustedes tienen que aparecer because the idea is to check your identity, yeah? All right. This one, that's all for today, guys. If you have any questions, don't forget to contact me. Have a great day today. And if any questions, don't forget to send me an email through Canvas. Bye-bye and see you later.